All new at 6 o'clock. We're pet owners, and we can tell you this is a very important story for you. The United States is facing a growing shortage of veterinarians. A recent study conducted by Mars Veterinary Health discovered by the year 2030, the country could be short 24,000 pet doctors. WJCL 22 News' Brooke Butler spoke to a local veterinarian about this, and she joins us live in studio. This could result in longer wait times for pet owners.
Yeah, Greg, or if you've recently adopted a dog or a cat, you may have had a hard time finding a veterinarian to take them on. This is because the number of people adopting pets is going up, while the number of people entering the veterinary fields remains low.
There's been an ongoing shortage of veterinarians in veterinary medicine as a whole, really, for the past couple decades.
Dr. Jesse Bridgers works as a veterinarian at Island Veterinary Clinic on Wilmington Island.
Checking her mouth and her dentition as part of her normal exam.
He's been in the profession for more than 30 years now.
You always get into the profession because you have a love of animals, you have a love of science, you like medicine, and you like helping people.
Bridgers says he and his coworkers have experienced firsthand the strain caused by the nationwide vet shortage.
People are working as hard as they can to meet the increased workload because there is a lot of demand.
He believes there are a number of things contributing to the shortage. The first being it takes a lot of schooling to become a veterinarian.
For most veterinarians, you'll get an undergraduate degree or a bachelor's degree first, usually in a science discipline or at least covering your undergraduate requirements. Then you'll apply and get accepted to a licensed veterinary school where you'll do another 4 years of medical school.
He adds getting into veterinary school isn't easy.
I think the average acceptance rate for veterinary classes is around 7 to 10% of the applications that are applied.
He says there's also an increasing number of people leaving the field.
Older veterinarians retiring or retiring younger, young veterinarians having heavy school load, a lot of burnout, and people leaving the professions early.
And this comes as more people are adopting pets.
The increased demand, especially through the pandemic, we saw a rapid rise in adoptions. So there are a lot more animals per homeowner in the U.S. now.
All of this is why Dr. Bridgers says it's important for pet owners to practice some patience.
And that's really all we would ask of the general public, is to understand that everyone is doing their very best to try to get as much service out there to as many animals as we can. But there are days when, as a whole, veterinary medicine just kind of gets overwhelmed.
If you're interested in becoming a veterinarian, Dr. Bridgers suggests you start researching as soon as you can. Anything you can do to get a leg up in the competitive application process will help you. Greg, back to you.
Okay, Brooke Butler reporting live in the studio. Thanks so very much. Also, Mars Veterinary Health determined it would take more than 30 years of graduates just to meet the 10-year industry need for credentialed veterinary technicians.